All right, so quick agenda here. We'll blow right through it, and unless we have other stuff to discuss. Any issues with the 2021 February minutes?
Approve.
Approved? Good
Yep.
enough? Anybody else? Yeah, okay, we're good with that. Corey, do we have everybody's membership application?
No, you don't.
I have to check. I have about 12.
Okay. Carolyn, are you saying no because you didn't?
I didn't. I'll do it as soon as we're done this. That's on my agenda now.
Promises, promises. So, all right, yeah, just so that we can get the website updated with, you know, current members and everything else. So
could Corey just look and send an email to any of our regulars that haven't sent them in? It's probably only a handful if you have 12.
There you go.
Yeah, I can send a reminder.
Okay. The other thing that Corey sent me, hang on. I will share it with you as soon as I can find it. There it is. Are you all seeing that?
No.
Now we are.
You seeing it now?
Oh,
It was for a
We
moment.
did.
Now
it
we're back to
was.
the screen.
Okay, hang on. What did I do?
Oh.
How about now?
Yep.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Stop touching buttons.
Well, I'm trying to get it. What I realized the last time we did this is you all see it, but doesn't show up on the video, which is no big deal. What that is, Corey sent this to me yesterday. It is the maintenance contract again for enter.net. It's our contract starts March the 7th. It's $300. Corey, how much usage did you get out of that last year? Well, I mean, I know we didn't do much, so that's kind of the question.
I don't think I used it at all last year, but the fair was canceled.
Right.
So that's usually when I need them to help
Sure.
me kind of like update the website with more technical stuff that I
Right.
can't do.
So then the question ultimately would be that if we didn't renew it, would we be able to jump back in next year? Or is this something we should pay? Hang on. Something we should pay because we will need it going forward. So.
I think, I mean, it's pretty important now since we're not really in person, right? Doesn't that, like, that's what runs our site?
Well, no, the site runs on its own. Am I correct, Corey? It's just a matter of if they need to update stuff because
Yeah, this isn't our hosting fee or anything like that.
Oh,
This
okay.
is for me to ask for additional help with the website on stuff that I can't do. Updating banners and stuff like that they have that I can't access. So I think I get I don't know how many things a month that I'm allowed to ask them for, and they'll do it. Otherwise, they won't help me ever. I have to pay them.
The other thing is if the site has suddenly had a problem, you could call and say, this is like showing up weird or it's jumbled or, you know, so it is preventative too. And it might be a little more on us that we're not asking them to do stuff every month.
Right. I mean, we use it predominantly for the fair and the chances of that happening this year. So there's the possibility of not needing it, but then I always look at it if we don't go with it this year, are we able to jump back in and rehire them then for next year? I don't know if it's, you know, if it's worth saving the $300, but if we can't get back next year, then we should pay the $300. So for when we will actually need it.
I think we keep it because I think we'll be back in business. Right? Or if we don't pay it now, can we always just jump back in when we're starting?
I don't know that you can jump back in at the same price because this is like a really low price for it.
Yeah, they kept
That Corey
it
negotiated.
took me a while to get that price. And
Yeah, I mean, that's basically $50 a month. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I say my vote is to
Or less.
pay it.
It's
I-
25 a month.
What's that?
I also
It's
think we should
25
pay
a
it.
month.
25, okay, that's Catholic school
I
math.
also think we should pay it and then probably also ask them to do some things with our page to update it and freshen it up. Because that's be included in doing that.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
that's a
It
good
would be.
idea, Judy. I like that.
if we can, maybe if there's a way to post the YouTube link for the session that Karen and I did. Carolyn and I did a session as well last week. And we're going to add to that. So we've got some content that I need to edit.
And maybe put a little like box or something that highlights that we now have these things as we, instead of just putting the link on, but maybe I need to look at the page again. I haven't looked at it in ages, but
Like if we can do a video thumbnail thing.
something, yeah.
Okay. All right, so without any objection, motion to pay this bill?
Aye.
right.
Second.
Got it. Done. Opposed?
So on a somewhat related thing, Corey, are you getting the bank statements now or looking at them online or are we still?
I'm not getting them, but I can go online and print them out.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're mailing any of them anymore, so.
No, I'm not getting them in the mail. I actually printed out a bunch a few months ago just to get caught up. But yeah, I can go online and print them out. They're not mailing them.
So maybe at the next meeting, we could do a little like update on what we have in the bank, because I think a lot of the people have not been around long enough to know that we actually have money in the bank.
Well, I can tell you what we have. I have it in a spreadsheet. Hang on.
Well, I didn't want to put you on the spot, but yeah, I mean, I just that we can afford the $300 is my point.
We have $16,559.37.
Okay.
So we can get Mcpho masks made up. We can.
Okay.
Here's hoping we won't need them that much longer.
I think the masks are going to stay in place for a bit still. Unless we move to Texas, then we're good.
And we die.
Corey, are there, I'm wondering whether or not this is something to add into the meeting, because I was just on a general meeting for Quaker City last night, and we always do a financial overview. Is there any like monthly expenses that we pay on a normal basis? Or does that, I mean, outside of this internet thing, do you pay anything? Is there like?
No, the only thing I pay, there's nothing monthly. I pay the internet website hosting once a year. That's like $180.
Okay.
And then there's this maintenance fee, and then any memberships that we join, like
Okay.
Mcpho, or I guess they're not that anymore.
Tri-County,
The
Tri-County
WRN.
now.
Yeah, whatever they're calling
Yeah.
themselves now.
Tri-County.
That's like $200.
Okay.
Um,
All right, because I'm just wondering if it's something we can add into the agenda, just do it like a quick financial overview, if you paid any bills.
yeah, I don't pay anything monthly. It's just these
Right.
yearly membership
All right.
things that
And so
I pay.
if they come due, just, throw that into, I'll throw that into the agenda, any bills that we may have paid, just as something normal, so that we're all aware of what's going on. So we obviously approve this bill, like we approve all these bills, but when they get paid and everything else. So
Mhm.
if nothing gets paid, no big deal. So then everything's, as we say, progress. So, okay. That was pretty much all I had. Hang on, where's my agenda? Yeah, so we had the first video out. Got a couple of clicks. I need to get on a rotation where I do in social media we call this ICYMI, in case you missed it. So I need to keep rotating and schedule on all the websites. I actually got a couple of really good comments from the Bridgeport page and the Bridgeport business page that I posted it to as well. So some folks, we got some likes and everything else, but probably need to do that on a regular basis. Caroline and I shot a video.
Can you tag us in them, John?
Can I?
Yeah, can you tag us? That way it gets more eyes. Like when you post something, tag.
Yeah.
Conrad is on no social media, so you can't tag him, but
Right.
everybody else just tag us.
Well, I guess the other thing is it was posted to the Mcpho Facebook page. So you would see it on your wall just from that, and then from that you can share it.
Yeah, but I
just
don't
been
see it.
avoiding.
I don't see stuff from Mcpho.
Mm.
Okay, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, really.
If you tag us, then it definitely goes onto our feed. If it doesn't, it's a matter of us being lucky timing.
All right, so then do me a favor so I'm not searching. Can you shoot me an email with how you are officially listed on Facebook? So this way, all I gotta do is type a couple of letters and I can hit click and it'll tag it right in. So are we tagging your organizations or are we tagging your personal pages?
Personal page. Well, I have a
Oh,
couple
I-
business pages,
what-
but I
what-
think personal page, right? That's
Right.
easy for you.
Or whatever. I mean, whatever you want me to look for, because as I type it into Facebook, it'll populate and I can just click it and move on, as opposed to searching if that's what you want, if that's where you want me to share it to. So,
So several of the organizations I belong to now have a spreadsheet where we add our social media tags that we want to use. So maybe we should add that onto what we're asking for people.
okay, so
We
then,
have
all
one Excel sheet with it.
right, so I'll put something, I don't know if I'm getting it today, but tomorrow I'll put together like an Excel spreadsheet and you can just add on to it. I'll do it as a Google Doc and you can add on to whatever it is I'm looking for, because that's probably the easiest way to do it. Because I could type in something and it might come in your personal page or something that you might not necessarily want me to share something to. Because they've changed how you, in fact, you actually cannot share from the page. So it's, I mean, when I post something, I couldn't share it. I had to copy and paste it to the different pages. That would be like my farmer's page or whatever. I had to copy and paste it and use the YouTube link. So, but like that's easy enough to do because I have all the links. So, but all right, that's fine.
So I had one other thing. Without having a fair, I know these interviews are great, but I thought maybe we could also set up just a couple of like the fair, virtual fair workshops. So, you know, Carolyn and Connie are here to do the realtor one. And I don't, you know, we can put together with the PowerPoint, we can record it and then I can add to the files that we have available. But that would be much longer than your interviews.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's really just a matter of, yeah, it's just a matter of preparing for it. And then, you know, basically, you know, like, I mean, if I was doing more editing work on this, that once I have the video, then it's just cutting things out or splicing it. It's pretty much what I did with Karen. We had 28 minutes and there's enough there for a second video, but it's more real estate related. So, you know, I have it in reserve if we don't have anybody from, you know, well, Carolyn stepped up, we did real estate. We also talked a little bit about mortgages, which I'd rather have the mortgage folks do. But that content is there if I need to edit it down. Carolyn and I got, like, well, we talked about everything. We got into insurance, we got into inspections. So there's enough there to.
And I'm saying a different thing where it's a workshop where people could ask questions. They could sign up for the workshop.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because yours, they see it. If they have a question, you know, there's no way of talking to you.
Right.
If a couple people are willing to update their PowerPoints to, like, you know, buying in this market, mortgages in this market, home improvement loans, and, you know, those are probably our three most popular ones that are not easily available anywhere else.
Hang on. Did I lose Corey?
No, I'm here.
Okay. All right. I just saw your chat. I'm sorry. So that's what
That was from earlier.
Okay.
That's from 9:30.
I was like, I thought you were here. So.
Yeah, so I if people are interested in doing that, I will follow up directly with Jerome, who's not on the call today. And I don't know if Conrad can hear us, but I'll follow up with him for the mortgage thing.
You still with me, Conrad?
Yeah, we're still here. We really can't hear a lot of other people because it's kind of garbled, but we're here.
All right. Well, all right. That's why we record it. You'll see the show.
I'll follow up with them directly and see if we can set up something for maybe May or June where we'll have an updated PowerPoint.
Okay.
And advertise it as a workshop.
All right.
John?
Yes. Go ahead, Conrad.
Two questions. And so you can fit them in wherever you want. One is the videos. Are there going to be links on the website to these?
That's what Corey and I are, that's the next step. So we have one finished.
Okay. And then the other question is really to Corey. We were wondering, have there been any changes to the limits on the first-time homebuyer program?
Income limits, no, they probably won't be published for a couple of months yet.
Can you repeat that, John? We weren't able to hear it.
Corey, say it to me again and I'll repeat it to her.
Income limits, no, they won't be published for a couple of months.
Okay, no change to income limits, but
They won't be published.
they won't be published for a couple of months yet.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Okay, talking about house selling, I really need to put a great big thank you out here to Mcpho and everybody. First to Judy and Nikki, because they got this lady who's been trying to buy a home for 10 years through all of her workshops, more than a few times over the course of the time, because those have changed, to Carolyn as a fantastic realtor for helping this lady. It took 3 houses till she finally got one throughout this COVID. She'd been working at it, like I said, 10 years, but she started last summer with Carolyn, finally got the house on the 29th of January. And to Mike and his organization for hanging in for the mortgage. It's a brand new, our program is a brand new one for their underwriters to work with. So it took a lot of paperwork switching back and forth. So we're thrilled. She's thrilled. HUD is thrilled. This lady is disabled. She's tried for 10 years. She got a house and she's so excited. So thank you all. This is a team effort out there on the street.
Good deal. Success stories. Love them.
She's also willing to talk to you, John.
Oh, great.
She will tape with you.
Okay. Shoot me, yeah, Sharon, shoot me an email with that.
I will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
she's willing to go out there.
That's great. You
And
know,
it was all Mcpho. So,
and it's all free. She paid nothing.
yeah,
Yep.
Exactly.
That's stuff. So, okay, good deal. So there's something to add. Anybody, we'll do a round robin. Anybody got any news, notes?
Market's still hot.
Market's still hot. That's what we talked about.
Oh,
Hot market.
sorry.
So, Conrad, you have anything?
Nope, nothing here.
Nope, nothing on their side from the phone.
It's
All right.
Jerome's birthday today.
That's why he's not here. He's celebrating.
please don't ask us to sing.
We could have done a virtual birthday cake. I don't know how I do that, but we'd figure it out.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a
So
thing.
we can share a screen. Look, I can get a fireplace on YouTube. So I'm sure I can get a birthday cake with candles. So, all right, gang, that's all I got. If anybody doesn't have anything else, we'll call it a day. You know,
So
get me.
I'll be in touch with Carolyn and
Okay.
then Rome after his birthday and see if they're willing to do it and see if Mike's willing to do the home improvement one and see if we can set up something. May, June, does that make sense to people?
Yeah,
Can I have one thing,
sure, Kat.
if I can. So we are starting a home ownership boot camp in late April. And if anybody is interested in being a coach, reach out to me at Karen Hassett or at khassett@clarified.org if you're interested in being a coach, or you know somebody who might, who doesn't own a home and might benefit from going through the boot camp, let me know. Because we're recruiting people for it. So
once it's up and ready to recruit people to attend, send something to me or to John and we'll get it on our
Okay.
Facebook page.
okay, perfect. I will make a note of that. All right, great.
Yeah, Karen, if there's a spot for insurance, count me in. Just let me know when.
Okay, very cool. All right, thank you so much. That's it.
Okay. All right, gang. Motion to adjourn.
Second. Yes.
Yeah, this is an audio, this is an audio as well as visual meeting, Carolyn, so doing this.
Okay, peace
doesn't-
out.
Doesn't
Peace
do
out.
anything. So,
Have a good one.
all right, gang.
See you
Talk to you.
guys.
Thanks.